Good morning, Sagittarius. Welcome to the ManjulaAwakening. My name is Kiana, or welcome back if you are an existing subscriber. So today I want to go ahead and get a daily increase message, see what's going on for Sagittarius. Guys, this is going to be for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as any of your 9th house placements, guys. I do want to let you guys know that my son is in the background watching his tablet. It's early, so just excuse any background noise. All right, so the overall energy, or not the overall energy, but the theme, overall energy, whatever, is Moon, emotions. So there is something emotional about today. However, I'm not feeling like I just feel like, I don't feel like that you get overly upset or anything like that. But what I do feel is that it's like, it's a somber, not really, but there's something about pushing through it that opens up something. You know what I'm saying? Like there is a potential in this feeling. You know, look at this card here. You see how it's just, it's beautiful, but it's nothing exciting. And it's like a sliver of light is coming through with that moon right there. But I'm seeing this sliver of light here as like a small sliver of hope, because two cards, these are the two cards that caught me. Yeah, and then opportunity is behind that. These are the two cards on the bottom of the deck, and Spirit drew me into these two. So I feel like that. Yes. Okay, baby. No, you can have it. But there's something about this energy here that is like, if you look for it, this looks not complex, but it doesn't look easy to figure out that I need to get there. But it's like, if you look hard enough, you will find some unlimited potential. You will find some potential there. And whatever that potential is, it is an opportunity. It is an opportunity, Sag. All right, Spirit, I'm going to do 5 off the top from here, please. Thank you. Oh, what'd I tell you? I knew what I was feeling. There is a potential opportunity in there, and it's what do they say? Darkest before dawn. That's what this is giving me. I feel like that it's like, this is, even though this is like, I guess this would be representing a sunset, I'm really looking at this as like the dawn. Like, this is the moment of dawn here. That's really what I'm feeling. So then we have, however, there is some type of an emotional loss here. See, and that's what I'm feeling. It's like, it's an emotional loss, but it's not something that is, it's not something that feels good, but I feel like you immediately see, if you don't get lost in the trauma of it or in the loss of it, I feel like that there will immediately be an illumination of a new beginning here. Let's see. This is in the challenge position, though, so that's telling me that, you know, that's the Ace of Cups. Love begins. So there could be some repressed emotions. That's the challenge. Is okay. Yeah. What's not being seen is the 3 of Swords. And the advice is the 8 of Cups. Wow, this is a lot of cups, which is why the overall thing, or the overall energy, is emotions, right? So we have the Fool card, which is Aries. That's the only major arcana out here. And then we have air sign and then water sign here. You know, Sagittarius, I do feel like that there's something about the darkest before dawn today. At the I love it, yeah, I love it. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Now this is the Sun card in the Psychic Tarot. And remember, I told you, I was like, I know this is a moon, but for some reason I'm seeing this sliver of light here as like hope, as light. That's what's coming through, because this is at the bottom of the deck. So this is what the universe is trying to offer you. It's trying to illuminate something to... What's going on? It's trying to illuminate something for you, to restore hope, to get you to be to get you into this more optimistic state. So before I clarify the new beginning, I do want to clarify this, the Five of Cups. Let's see, what is this Five of Cups about, Spirit? What is this emotional loss here for the Sagittarius crew? Guys, if you're feeling this story, resonating with this story, don't forget to give us a thumbs up at any point in time during this reading, guys.
My baby.
All right, sorry about that. Not really, I'm a mom first, but you guys know. Let's see, let's get into this Five of Cups here. There's a total of 14 cups out here on the table as well. The Eight of Cups is clarifying the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Empress. My goodness. You know, there is something that I feel like that you've invested a lot, like, I feel like that there's something that you're walking away from. And as you're walking away from this, there's this anxiety about your own abundance, about what is left. What can you grow from what you have left when you walk away from this situation? Yeah, wow. The Ten of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. I definitely feel like, you know, this is having to walk away from a situation that you have been invested in emotionally, for sure. And you know, the emotional loss here is the Five of Cups is the situation here. I'm clarifying that, and I'm getting the Eight of Cups. To clarify, Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Empress. The advice for you is the Eight of Cups. So what you're being advised to withdraw from emotionally, to walk away from, because it's no longer emotionally fulfilling for you. It will, like, as much as this emotional fulfillment is, like, as much as it doesn't fulfill you emotionally anymore, it's still not empty. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain, in the traditional tarot, these cups are not all empty. So there's still some type of satisfaction inside of these cups. However, there is more dissatisfaction than it is fulfilling. So you're walking towards the Two of Cups. That's what you're being advised to do. But doing this does make you feel like you're losing something. And I feel like that there is this anxiety about what you have left to, like, what else. But if I walk away from this, what else do I have, is what I feel. But you have a lot. It's not, you know what I'm saying? You may not see the worth in it. Look, I mean, it just looks like a bunch of junk shoved in these bags on the back of this yak's back. However, there is something. There is something. I'm telling you right now, if you're being advised to walk away, then there's something greater on the other side. And I can't wait to come back around to clarify the new beginning. All right, Spirit, let's look at this challenge here with the Ace of Cups. Why is love begins in the challenge position? The Hermit, the Two of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Ooh. There's definitely, with this Two of Swords here, there's something that, there's some repressed emotions that are being caused for some introspection in order to move forward. These repressed emotions, they do have to come, like, they have to be addressed, they have to be expressed. And I feel like that this new beginning, it can't come, like, even though it's here on the table, it's being held up by some pain here. And this is in the what's not being seen position. And I feel like that this has a lot to do with the challenge here, with the Ace of Cups being in the challenge position. There's some heartache here. And it's like there's been an unwillingness to address this Three of Swords here. But there is, like, this Eight of Wands is telling me that there is, yes, definitely something to do with the past, but it's needing to come to the light. There's that Sun card peeking out again. It is needing to come to the light because it needs some healing done. Because I don't think you're seeing how this right here is still affecting your it's still affecting your emotions, your emotional energetics. Well, your emotions kind of do control your energetic space, to be honest. But it's like this is controlling your energetic space right now, and therefore you're not able to align with your new beginning. So let's get down here and clarify this Three of Swords here. All right, Spirit, what's going on here with the Three of Swords? What's going on with the Three of Swords for what Sagittarius isn't seeing, Spirit? What's going on? Thank you. Ooh. So we have the Seven of Swords, the Temperance, and the Six of Swords. So this is Sagittarius, you know, there is that betrayal, but with the Three of Swords being clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Temperance card, and the Six of Swords. One, I must say that I feel like that this heartache and this loss has been internalized in your mental space. Like, I feel like that I'm dealing with the Sagittarius that is constantly replaying or constantly anytime that this person comes to your mind or this situation comes to your mind, even if the initial thought is something not so bad, it is immediately squandered by the past Seven of Swords. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like that there is some type of deceit that has been revealed, but this is in the what's not being seen. I just feel like, Sagittarius, that if there was an addressing of the repressed emotions, like not the closure that you're seeking from that person, not the validation that you're seeking from that person, but if there was this looking at it and really seeing how it affected you and why it affected you in that way, then I feel like that you're able to do something with that pain. I feel like that you're able to then use it to your benefit, and it will no longer work against you. But this clarity on some type of deceit, it wasn't done to you to break you down anymore. It took place because there was something that was out of kilter with you, and Spirit is trying to give you the medicine that you need to level out what's already been out of balance. Because if you wasn't already out of balance there, then the alignment for that heartache and that loss would not, like the alignment wouldn't have matched up, and it kind of would have either shot over your head or shot under you. But because it did catch it snipped you, that's a clear indication that something was out of alignment within oneself. And Spirit is trying to get you to alchemize that, to see that, to pull that medicine, to extract that medicine out of that painful situation and temper that. Even in this particular temperance, it has that sun and that moon. And I do feel like that there is something very significant for Sagittarius right now with that sun and that moon. I do know that, here within this, the solar eclipse season really is about a 6-month period. So there's a lot taking place within Sagittarius from that solar eclipse on until I believe it's either I think it is until either October or September. I can't remember, September or October. I can't fully remember. But that 6-month time frame for Sagittarius collective is significant about clearing out that gunk that's been affecting the way that you're looking at these new beginnings. Okay, but with the Six of Swords coming out last, I do feel like that this will allow Sagittarius to finally come out of this choppy waters. Like it just allows you to move away with less baggage. We seen the Ten of Wands earlier, and we seen the amount of baggage that she had there. She only has one suitcase here, but there still need to be mindful of what you're putting in that one suitcase. You know what I'm saying? There's no room for pointless, useless situations. You can only extract, there's only room for you to extract the medicine from those situations and load it into this suitcase in order to get onto calmer waters. All right, Spirit. So let's, the advice is the Eight of Cups. I think that's pretty much handled there. Let's look at this new beginning here. Spirit, what's going on with this new beginning here? What's this? So we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Love it. I mean, you know, the Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, and the Two of Wands is behind that. And the Tower is behind the Two of Wands. Honestly, I feel like that this is Sagittarius putting this new beginning is you putting this bullshit to like looking in the complete opposite way. No matter how much of a change, like no matter what I'm looking at, this is familiar, and naturally, our bodies gravitate towards something that's familiar, which is why we find ourselves in repeated cycles of pain and hurt. But this right here is telling me the Sagittarius is turning their back on this, and they're willing to embark on unknown, even if there are unexpected changes, because this new beginning, it is some changes. That Tower, that Wheel of Fortune right there, that is fated changes, destiny taking place. And when destiny comes in, sometimes it can feel like a tower. But I feel like that this is Sagittarius, like changing the way that you're holding on to things from the past, choosing to maximize your space here. I am going to the gems that the Four of Pentacles is holding on to right here is really giving me the medicine. It's making me feel like medicine woman. So I feel like that this is you walking out, and I don't know what the fuck is out there. It's a door, and I step onto this big old sphere with, I don't know, but I'm willing to go. And I'm fated to walk into this medicine woman energy. With this Queen of Cups here, this is that intuitive energy. This is that nurturing energy, which is why I said I'm feeling medicine woman. So I feel like that this new beginning, you're going to see this new beginning. You're going to realize that every situation that you've been every traumatic situation that you've been holding on to in a toxic way is now time to shake it up. You know how you get a bottle of medicine before you give it to your baby, you gotta shake it up real good. I'm shaking this shit up, and now I'm going to use it to not only heal myself, but allow it to heal the things around me, but in an energetic way, because I'm no longer going to be putting off this toxic energy anymore. I'm the Three of Swords. It misses me now, but what it does is the boomerang effect. When that Three of Swords happens, the winds of it pushes me so that my overflow can be healing, and that's the emotional state. Let me pause this so I can grasp a hold of where my spirit is. Okay, so it's like your Three of Swords, your pain, your loss, the feeling that you have felt for so long. It is giving you the wind that you need to. It's like it's putting you in the places that you need to be in so that your overflow can heal the energetic space around it. I hope that makes sense. I don't know where my spirit is. I do know where my spirit is taking it, but why it's so, it's in a philosophical way, and it's not really clear and concise. Probably because this is something that your girl is kind of struggling with right now as well. But I really do feel like that you're leaving the emotional part of it, the part that gets you all out of whack. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain. The Queen of Cups, she's submerged in the water. The King of Cups sits on top of it. So the Queen of Cups sometimes can become overwhelmed by the emotions that, half of her is overtaken by the emotions. Half of her is not. So it's about finding that balance, because the Queen of Cups needs to be emerged in the emotions in order to operate at her highest octane. However, when not aware, especially if you holding on to too much, then she goes farther down into the emotional aspect and less the intuitive aspect. And the Queen of Cups needs both to operate at her highest, right? So I feel like that there is a balancing out of this, and that's what that new beginning is. And honey, with the Wheel of Fortune here, there's really not much that you can do to stop this right here. It's new beginning. It's happening one way or another. As a matter of fact, Sagittarius, I want to say that, you know, we got Aquarius, we got the Fool card, which is Aquarius energy, the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy, Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and the Hermit, Virgo energy. But this Virgo energy is really telling Sagittarius that there's some repressed emotions going on in there. That's what's presenting your challenge, and that needs some introspection in order to be able to move forward and have the success that you deserve. Because remember, if y'all been here for a while, y'all know the Eight of Wands is one of my favorite Sagittarian cards, because, well, in the minor arcana, because this is about enjoying the journey. This is never about the destination. This is about the journey. And I feel like that these repressed emotions have caused Sagittarius to get in this state of mind. Oh, I just can't wait for this to be over. Oh, I'm just ready for this person to be out of my energetic space. Oh, God, get this person out of my face. You know who I'm talking about. But this is really saying it's not so much about getting past the journey. It's not so much about the destination. It is about the journey. That's what this Eight of Wands is saying. And this is in the challenging position on top of that Hermit. So there's a need to do some introspecting so that you can begin to enjoy the journey and stop rushing towards your destination that may never appear because the divine has something else in mind. All right, Spirit, let me wrap this up because I definitely didn't intend on it being this long of a message. Let's see. Yeah. It says, surrender the idea that you can fix someone. It is time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. You know, I didn't get a lot of court cards in this. Matter of fact, Queen of Cups. That's it. That's it. And I feel like that's the archetype that you're morphing into. Going in, the more higher vibrating Queen of Cups is what you're morphing into in this new, or is what you need to morph into in order to take, or I don't want to say need to. I've been picking up on that in my reading, so I apologize to anybody that's taking offense to that, but I don't mean it that way. But the divine is asking you to step into this Queen of Cups, to morph into this Queen of Cups so that you can conquer this new beginning here. But it's some people might not be able to go with you. Some people may not be able to go with you because you've taken accountability. You are in the process of taking accountability. Just because you're taking your accountability doesn't mean you can force somebody else to take their accountability. And if they're not willing to take their accountability and you've been forced to take your accountability by the universe, how the hell you can try to drag this person on your new beginning, and your requirement for your new beginning was accountability, but this other person is not willing to take accountability. You can't be mad at them for that, but you damn sure can't strap this motherfucker on your back and try to take him in his new beginning with you, or they're gonna burn that shit down and you're gonna have to rebuild again after another tower that is caused by this person again. And then we have surrender to creativity here. Something about someone in your energetic space is blocking your creativity. It says, let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. And then stop procrastinating about it. Surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. And then surrender to your intuition. I'm telling you, emotions and intuition. This is her. This is her. You are her. You are she. This is she. This is you. This is you. closing message? Archangel Michael, can you please bless us with the closing message? Put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins Archangel Michael to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. It's a 25 card, definitely a shift in perspective. And the angel of healing are with you. This is a time of healing. This is a time of addressing this emotional baggage in the way that it's been, the way where you've stored it, and how that storage compartment is affecting your outlook and in your creative spark in life. And so I do feel like that is something that is being healed here. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while Archangel Michael enhances your strength. Be the real you, Sagittarius. This is about busting open, getting back to you. Some type of pain, baby, has closed you off to who you are, and you're needed. You're needed. Remember, I kept on saying I was feeling that medicine woman once we got back to clarifying this new beginning. I feel this medicine woman here, and medicine woman, medicine man, whatever. No gender here. Just what naturally comes to my mouth. But I do feel like that there is this healing quality that you're meant to spread on to. Let me read this because and I want to read this that way if they don't want to listen, they can go on and leave. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. Now, the energy that I was getting when I was holding that card, I got a friend on her, Mr. G, the Aunt God. He's made the comment on the videos before that, family isn't a contract, it's an assignment, right? So here's the deal. Remember a few minutes ago when I was saying the way that you're holding on, like that Three of Swords really does place you in the energetic spaces that you need so that your overflow can heal that medicine man, medicine woman energy. For his comment to flash through my mind the way that it did, baby, I'm going to tell you something. The moment that you're able to express and release this pain, ooh, Spirit, talk to me. I feel you moving in me. You can change the game for your assignment. Do you hear me? You're getting ready to change the game for your assignment. Your healing, it's almost like your lineage. As such of an outcast and a nobody that you have been, that people have tried to make you feel like you have been, you can change the game for your assignment. But it does require you to release those negative emotions and to see how those negative emotions are counteracting your true purpose. I'm going to leave that right there. All right, Sagittarius, I love you. I pray that this message offered you some guidance on your journey. If this message resonated, we would appreciate that thumbs up down below. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, guys, let's choose peace. Love and light, Sag.